At a dinner last night, I got the opportunity to listen. I'm the finance minister. I don't tend to go to these type of conferences. I'm just, here representing the foreign minister. But I got, for the first time, I got the opportunity to listen to the Afghani leadership. And I was really very impressed with their vision for the country, with the commitment to reforms. This is really very encouraging. And everybody around the table, all I heard was amazingly constructive, positive comments. So it's really very encouraging. We're delighted with the progress towards formation of a unity government. And I think President Ghani and CEO Abdullah's efforts to complete the formation of a representative and inclusive government clearly deserves lots of praise. Not surprisingly, I saw a recent poll done by Asia Foundation, and the poll shows that Afghans are now very optimistic about their future. 2/3 of respondents think that the most recent presidential election was free and fair and would make their lives much better. Over 75% of Afghans say that their national government, the unity government, is doing a good job. So this is a very encouraging start, and it offers much optimism for the Afghan people who undeservedly suffered a lot over the last few decades. Everyone at this conference will probably agree that security is important, but we should also know that long-term stability and security actually in Afghanistan largely depends on economic development and jobs and prosperity. The good news is that now we have progress. We have now a unity government, and they do have a fairly progressive agenda for the country's economic revival. The economy has been largely dependent on international aid, but it has a great potential. And it's clear that Afghanistan going forward will require significant international assistance, and I think that's why we are here. We will help Afghanistan in poverty reduction, in job creation, and delivery of very basic services. The expectations are high. I think last night, again, the key takeaway for me was that more specifically, the country is now focused on developing basic infrastructure, in particular railways, and energy infrastructure, both of which are key for production of anything, but more importantly, I think, for production and exports of natural resources. And so this requires reforms, regional cooperation, as well as international assistance. Turkey's financial contribution to Afghanistan's development has so far exceeded $300 million. We have supported over 660 projects between 2005 and 2012. At the Tokyo conference in July 2012, we have pledged $150 million for the development of Afghanistan. 80% of our commitment is going to be allocated for development of social infrastructure, such as education, healthcare, water treatment, and other social services. The rest will be used for investment and infrastructure support. Of course, yesterday I also told His Excellency President that my country is ready to provide any technical support in terms of feasibility studies and support in any other form. So finally, I do hope that this conference will help Afghan people build a viable state. And I would like to reaffirm Turkey's long-term commitment to Afghanistan's security as well as economic development. Thank you very much.